welcome again to the game episode. And today we have a game called The Wolf or Night Eclipse.
Yep,
So, very much on brand and on theme of the
very
series
on
that you've
brand.
got. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're just going with the fact that the third book didn't finish. The third book
hmm
is the story still going on. The story's
Okay.
going strong. All right.
Yep.
And this one's called Eclipse. And I realized that Eclipse actually makes for a banger novella title, just going off like the theme that you have for the titles.
It does. It does. But then I would be like, is it too Twilight?
Oh, true. I forgot about it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes totally forgot that that's a book. So, welcome to the Wolf or Night Eclipse. This is the final book that never existed.
hmm
And here we have wolves and knights that are not teaming up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have Venus in the middle bridging the gap between these two races, and the morality has kind of just left the chat. We hate each other. Knights and
Yep.
wolves separate, no
Yep.
friendship between them. So the world is now very black and white for the purposes of the game. There's no
hmm
morally gray or black and white. That's it, because it just makes
Yep.
my job easier. And the eclipse has come. The wolves want freedom, loyalty, and blood if necessary. The knights want order, control, and they just want to end the war efficiently.
Yep.
The wolves rise under instinct and loyalty, fighting like a family. They're loud, messy, and unstoppable. So these are the sort of qualities that the wolves bring. And the Grey Knights respond with discipline, precision. They don't fight for love, they fight for honor, they fight to end things.
You've
So there
captured
will
them
be,
so well.
yeah. Yeah, so it kind of goes well with the whole diversion versus like Twilight Wolf dynamic. Yeah. So there will be no alliances, no speeches about balance, unlike a really amazing thing that you included in your series, and no last minute understandings. They're all black and white. And this is not about who is correct or who is in the wrong. It's just about who's left standing when the sun
Mhm.
finally comes back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you characters from massively popular books, movies, TV shows, and you get to
Yep.
decide if they categorize under a wolf theme or a night theme. And it's completely up to us, after the teams are decided who we think is going to win the game.
Okay, so we're categorizing them as either a wolf or
Yeah.
a knight.
So I've
Okay.
got that here. I'll
Yep.
categorize. I'll make it better when the editing stage comes. That's a later problem. Before now, I'm just going to do it on a piece of paper.
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
round one, we've got good old Jacob Black from Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Now, this guy has superhuman strength and speed. He's got pack loyalty to the point of self-destruction sometimes. And he's got
Mm.
emotional resilience powered mainly by frustration, but also love.
Yep.
Where do we think he fits in?
He's definitely a wolf.
He's definitely a wolf. I
Yes,
agree.
he shows all the qualities of the
Yeah,
wolves. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think he'll be best friends with River.
I think River will definitely give Dad energy because I think he's a little
Yeah,
more stable than Jacob is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like, Bella, where
Absolutely.
you at? Look, like no. All right, next one, same movie. We've got Edward Cullen. But in the movie, he's a vampire, and we don't have that in this world. So
hmm
he has extreme self-control, and we see this before. No sexy time before marriage trope that he had going
Yep,
on very
yep.
strongly. Mind reading, and he's got superhuman precision and restraint. What do you
Yeah.
reckon he
I
fits
think
under?
the vampires in general in Twilight would give off that more disciplined vibe,
Yeah,
especially the Cullens. So I think we're gonna put them in the Knights.
yeah,
It
because
gives them also like that a magical ability as well. He's got that. So,
yeah,
but
and
yeah, the
also just
discipline, the precision.
yeah, like also like not consuming human blood constantly, like that comes
Yeah,
with a lot of
yeah,
sacrifice and resilience. But
absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now we've got Aileen Galathinius from the Throne of
Mhm.
Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Now
Oh,
she's got magical abilities. I'm not going to say which ones because I think that might spoil quite a bit. She is a tactical genius when cornered into difficult positions. She's very strategic and she's got unbreakable loyalty to her people.
Hmm.
So what would
She's
she fall
she's
from?
hard because like
Yeah,
that strategy is like very nice, but I feel
yeah,
like she would fight with like a feral sort of loyalty that
yep.
would make me lean her towards wolves.
I agree. I put her down as
Yeah?
wolves. I haven't
Okay.
finished the series to be fair, but I thought, yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I need to keep things for secret. But
Yeah.
I think that she falls into a wolf because there are aspect of sort of this honor for her people comes more
Yeah.
for her than the honor of her job or her role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I agree.
yeah, I agree. All right. Then we've got next, Ray Sand from A Court of Thorn of Rose and Roses by Sarah J. Maas as well. And he's got like different abilities, mind related and other magical related. He's very like strategic. He's charismatic AF, like crazy charismatic, and he will sacrifice his reputation to for the ultimate goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Reese and I feel like there's so many elements of Griffin that has those elements of Reese as well. So I
Yeah,
feel like Reese is a knight.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I
You
also
agree?
put him down as oh no, and I also think he has this cocky attitude sometimes that
Yeah,
is just so
which just
fitting.
works
Yeah.
perfectly. Yeah,
Exactly. And sometimes it's
yeah,
so funny because it's like the attitude that makes him more um of a knight, while for example, like Cassian to me would be more of a wolf,
yeah, like a little puppy dog.
even though they're just bat boys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no, absolutely agree.
absolutely. Um, the next one is a little boy of magic with dead parents and a scar on his head. Harry Potter.
Where are we going with this? Who is this?
I was like trying to build it up, but I'm like, I'm not an author here, okay? He's got defensive magic, adaptability, very stubborn little boy, and inspires loyalty while not really trying that hard. He's a hard one,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
I had to think about him quite a bit.
Because I feel like he's loyal, right? Like he's fighting for people that he loves, and
Yeah.
that is he fighting for the world, like the knights would be, or is he fighting for like his people?
That's a great way to look at it. And I would say that it probably, because we see, like, just considering the movies itself, like, we see his growth from childhood to adulthood. And as a child, it would probably just be loyalty to his people, because that's just how
Yeah,
limited his worldview is. But towards
but
the
that
end, it
does
would definitely be
change.
the ultimate, like,
Yeah.
world.
So maybe he's a knight then.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
put
what
down
is that what
Knight.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, I put down Knight because I feel like Ron for me would be more
Is a
of a
wolf.
wolf
I
simply
literally
because,
had
yeah,
that thought process.
because I do think like in the wolf culture, there's the alphas, the betas, the omegas, like there's also that going on. And I feel like
Yeah.
Ron would be such a beta. Like he would
Hmm.
be the the one who wants to be protected, but also will do like
Yeah. He'll
fiercely
follow your
protect. Yeah,
orders.
he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will do what needs to be done. Just give
Yeah.
direction. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
All right. So, next one, we've got Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games by Suzanne
Mm.
Collins. She's just a ranged combat mastery with bow and arrows, survival instincts, top notch, and this leadership quality that brings together a community of people without her even really realizing that she holds this kind of significance.
I think she is such a baddie that she could actually be both. Like she could be
Yeah,
a really cool wolf alpha, but
yeah.
I think she very much is the epitome of the nights.
Ah, interesting. I said wolf for her.
Really?
But I completely agree with what you're saying, and this was a hard one. And the reason I said wolf for her was at the end of the day, none of it would matter to her if it came to Prim. When
Yeah.
it comes to her sister, like the sacrificial stance that she had with the volunteering as tribute from the get-go, Prim
Yeah.
was the only thing on her mind.
It's
And
true. It
it
is
evolved.
family
Yeah.
based.
So
Oh,
that's why I
that's
was like
so
wolf.
hard. But I'm just like at the same time, she's so like she's like Billy coded. in the
Yeah,
story.
true. Because
She's
Gale is
like,
definitely a knight. That guy has no perspective other than in like a
mm-hmm,
more overall kind of answer
mm-hmm.
solution. But Katniss
Yeah,
will consider people first.
yeah. But then also, are the knights not doing it for the people? They are doing it for the people. Oh, this is hard. It's because I see both. I see both.
Yeah, I would I think yeah, she's another Aileen Galathynius kind of
Mm,
person. But she does
mm.
exhibit characteristics for both because she does want the betterment for the world, but I do think that she would not care about that if it comes down to the people close.
Yeah, a family, which makes her, yeah. All
Yeah.
right, let's do her as a wolf then. She can just be a baddie wolf.
Awesome. I'm so glad I could convince you on that. But no, she's like thrust she's probably like Venus, like she's a wolf and then thrust it into the knights and then she has to learn
Yeah,
both kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a knight that sort of like doesn't necessarily fully follow them
Yeah,
fully, like has their own values.
for sure. The
Mm.
next one's kind of funny. I was just playing around with it and I was like, oh, what about Batman from the DC comics?
That is so nice. Literally.
Yeah.
I think Griffin like likes to compare himself to that.
Yeah.
There's been a few of those little
I was literally like
dark,
having, yeah,
mysterious.
mystery, darkness, and having like weapons and money at his disposal to kind of use because he has no
Yeah,
like supernatural abilities of his
yeah. The
own.
the compound is literally just a bat cave.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
And this one I'm sure you know because Henry Cavill plays his character. Uh Geralt of Rivia from The
yeah.
Witcher.
I have a little like Witcher Funko Pop down there
Oh,
somewhere.
perfect. Then you know exactly. But I was like, you know what? Even if she doesn't know exactly or watch the series, she knows Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
We know she knows. And he's got enhanced like reflexes and he's obviously really good at combat. He's got monster hunting abilities and he's got a moral code that bends but does not break. So
Yeah.
where do we think he fits into?
I feel like he fights with like a feral ferocity that is like
Mm,
a little bit wolf, like a little bit animalistic. But
yes.
I feel like his nature, how he is, how he's like, been molded and like what he stands for is probably more the knights.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
again, a very hard one because he literally dresses up like a knight, right? Like that's
Yeah.
his stance. But then you know how his eyes go dark when he's like got enhanced abilities. I
Yeah.
was comparing that to the wolves in later parts of your series where
Hmm.
they sort of take on shapes and forms that aren't necessarily something they're
Necessarily
used to.
theirs. But then is
Yes,
it also like Griffin with his sight?
true. But he's still in control of
He's
what his
he's yeah.
actions are.
Yeah.
And Geralt, like, I agree, like he becomes like this like animalistic nature.
Yeah, like I
Um,
feel like he honestly could fit into both as
yeah.
well. Like he could be a really cool wolf. Like I could definitely see him as a
Yeah.
wolf. But then also he's got like that
Yeah.
discipline of the knights,
Yeah.
but then also kind of does what he wants.
I know, I know. I reckon I agree with the knight analysis because he is kind of like a one-man army as well. Um,
Mm.
and I had Wolf
Oh
initially, but
yeah, he would kind of be like a rogue wolf
like
if
a
he
mega
was.
wolf, yeah, because he was
Yeah,
cancelled from his um
yeah,
chamber of witches or whatever. But then also like that family aspect of like that protective nature coming in for um
yeah.
the
He would
girl.
have his
Yeah.
very own small pack if that was the case.
Yes, yeah. So he found his own rogue witch
Yeah.
and
So
prince.
where does that mean we put him?
I put him in light because I think at the end of the day his abilities do come down to like combat ability,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm
I,
gonna go with
I
knight.
I think I agree. I think
Yeah.
he could definitely fit into both, but I think he at the core of who he is and how he fights
Yeah.
is more knight.
Um Then we've got Peter Parker, Spider-Man from Marvel. Um,
Oh, cutie.
I know, and I really liked his one because he's like He's like the nice little cute funny one, but that like Spider-Man like goes through a lot of shit. He ends up in like a very dark and depressive state, which is why there's different entities that kind of take control
Mm.
over his arc. So yeah, what do you think? Where would you put him?
I think he's more of a wolf. Like
Yeah.
he's obviously doing everything for society and he's like, your friendly
Yeah.
neighborhood Spider-Man. But I don't know. Oh, actually, that makes it actually harder. But then I feel like his vibe is like puppy dog, wolves.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I had the say. Like it was hard because I was thinking knight on a lot of aspects as well, but the wolf was just winning because he also the way he fights, the way he
He's a
like
team player as
exactly,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And just the kind of positions he has to assume as a spider,
Mm.
but kind of goes hand in hand with like wolf abilities as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like even he's like, like when he's with the like, Avengers and stuff, like it gives you that like wolf pack vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last one, I just kind of came up with it on the spot. Where do you think you and I would fit into?
Oh God. Mm. That's a great one.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to think about this too.
yeah. I feel like I would. I think I would be more knight. I think I'm like a rule
Yeah,
follower. I think I'm
nice.
like, yeah, like I would feel like I have to do what's right for society.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think.
that's
Yeah.
good
I think
because
I'm a little rule follower.
no, that's perfect because I think I would be a wolf. Um,
Yeah.
I think that would definitely be me. Not to say that I'm literally in an industry where rule following is very important. Um, but I think when it comes to more of like those fantasy elements, I would be more of when it comes to like sometimes I go into that mindset of like, okay, I can't fix the world, but I can
Mm.
help what I can see. Um,
Hmm.
and if that requires me to change ways a little bit,
Mm.
I have zero guilt doing so.
See, it's actually like so difficult because then I'm
Yeah.
also like hearing what you're saying, and then I'm like, at the same time, like I just want to live like a free little life. Like I'm a creative, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't want to follow what's normal. I want to
Yeah.
do my own thing and have freedom and live like this like super balanced little
Yeah.
wholesome life. But I think I lean towards the other
Yeah.
way
Yeah. Yeah. I
slightly.
think like it's one of those things, right? Like there's wishful thinking towards like a fantasy that you want for yourself, but then there's
Yeah.
the nature that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, for the Wolf team, we've got Jacob Black, Aline Galatinius, Katniss Everdeen, Spider-Man, and Alicia, who's got zero combat abilities at all. And then for the Knights, we've got Edward Cullen, Rhysand, Harry Potter, Batman, Geralt, and yourself, Jude. Holy shit, you've got all the hotties. Anyway, um, I think you win. I think your team takes the cake. I think Geralt
Yay.
and Rhys like there's
Race.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
coming against those ones.
Yeah. As much as I love the wolves, like
Yeah.
I'm wearing a night top. So like I'm
Yeah.
glad.
And I think from our side, weirdly enough, the girls, Aileen
You
and
have
Kat,
some bad bitches in that
literally
group.
those two would carry us, and I reckon they would save our ass to the extent of saving us, but I
Mm,
think we would suffer a lot more casualties, um,
mm,
and your team would have the ultimate win.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that concludes the game. I really hope you enjoyed it.
That'd be so much fun.
I'm so glad. It's so funny because I have to come up with these games and I'm just like trying to make it different for every book.
I don't know how you could possibly come up with this for
I
everybody.
come
That's
up with an
amazing.
idea and then I kind of discuss it with my friends or something and I let the conversations kind of flow and then it starts to stick, right? Like you just kind of like hear a little bit, but like this one was definitely easier to plan because I kind
Oh,
of
I'm
just
so
need to go
glad.
through yeah, like popular books and books and
Yeah.
celebrities, but then kind of add my own twist to it. But it's just so much fun.
Like I would not even like be able to like start to think of like a game. That's just like my brain can't go there.
I think it's because I feel like on the podcast, like I've been lucky enough to be able to invite authors I've actually really enjoyed the books of for. So because I'm invested already, like it's not
You have that
too
connection with
much
the
of a challenge,
characters and
yeah, to like
yeah.
come up with something that you enjoyed about the world. But
Oh,
yeah,
yay.
it was definitely a fun game for me. I'm
No, that
glad
was
you
so
enjoyed it.
cute. I love it.
But yeah, well, thank you so much for being on this podcast series and congratulations on your trilogy and for the successes that are going to come your way. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm so excited to see everything that you bring towards in the next vampire-esque series.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for having me. It's been so much fun.
Of